today what I'm making is my famous recipe made by mistake, biscuit bread. All you need is self-rising flour, buttermilk, and a stick of salted butter. You need a grater, and you'll need a pan to cook it in. This is what I bake it in. A deep dish oval baker, and it's just gonna make a large, fluffy, delicious, buttery biscuit. One big one, so that you can cut it up and do whatever you want with it. The first thing I'm gonna do is grate the butter on this plate. I'm gonna put this in the freezer because I want the butter to be so cold, super, super cold. All right, so I'm just going to undo this, grate it. Okay, in the freezer it goes. Okay, so I have the butter in the freezer, the oven on 400. Now I'm gonna oil my dish. I just drizzle a little bit of olive oil and brush it with a brush, and then it's ready for the dough to go right in. All right, the oven's at 400. My butter is nice and frozen. It doesn't take long. This is the process I'm going to do. I'm going to put my 3 cups of self-rising flour in my bowl. Then I will put the butter in there. I don't want to touch it with my hands because my hands are warm. So I'm going to have a spatula and just toss it around just to get those pieces coated in flour. Then I will take 2 cups of buttermilk that I'll pour in here, pour it over my butter flour mixture and stir it lightly. I just want to make sure it's all coated. It's going to be a bit watery because I don't want a real firm dough. That's what kind of gives this a, that's how I came up with biscuit bread, because I put too much buttermilk in and I didn't have any more self-rising flour. Hated to waste the ingredients, so I thought I'm just gonna pour it in a dish and see what happens. And it was delicious. So that's the process I'm going to do. I'm going to turn the camera towards the bowl so you can see more of the process rather than my face, but I'll talk you through it, so it'll be okay. All right, here we are. I'm going to go ahead and put 3 cups of flour in my bowl. Self-rising flour. 1, 2, 3, very easy. You don't have to sift it or anything. I'm gonna get my butter out. It's nice and hard, and that's what you want. just want to toss this around, get it all coated. It'll look like little crumbs in the flour. Just perfect. See? Just little crumbs. I haven't even touched them with my hands. Didn't know what to do with that little crumb. Now I'm going to get my buttermilk out. I use full fat buttermilk. And I want 2 cups. Sometimes I add a little bit more if it's not runny enough. And then I just kind of fold this just to make sure it's all covered. Every now and then I've got a dry patch at the bottom. And I'm like, what in the world happened here? I'm gonna add some more. So that's like 2.5 cups, honestly. But I'd rather have it more on the wet side than the dry side. Look at that. Oh, goodness. It smells really good. It's dry in the middle. Get in there, buttermilk. Okay. I just kind of poke it around. Now it's ready to go in the oven. I'm gonna do 30 minutes. Hey, I gave it 10 more minutes because it wasn't really done yet. You want it nice and brown on top. So it just went off, it's nice and brown on top. So let's check it out. See how it's nice and brown? It's got the little crust on it. I'm gonna let it sit here for a few minutes just to cool. Then we'll flip it out onto our little cooling rack and we'll try a piece. All right, I decided I'm not gonna turn it out yet because the sides were kind of stuck. So I'm with one of my little frosting spatulas, just getting my sides unstuck. I'm gonna pull this out. I have a plate here. I want to get this piece out so I can stick a spatula under there real good. It's steaming. Look at that. It's so fluffy. It's hard being a tall person and making videos. I'm gonna put some butter on it. Mm. Listen, I'm not a professional video maker. I'm pretty good in the kitchen. Lulu wants a bite. I did the best I could with this video, being by myself. I need a production crew. Obviously, maybe a camera guy. This. Delicious. Anything you want to put with this, you can't go wrong. Little drizzle of honey, some fresh preserves, sausage and egg, gravy, or just plain butter. Delicious. These are the best little pieces. Hot. I am going to put some butter. Because there's nothing better than warm out of the oven. I'm gonna treat myself. Treat yourself. Treat yourself. Yeah, I'm not a professional, but I can do this. Delicious.